Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I am Nidhi Taneja. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 21st of September. US lawmakers introduce bill to declare Pakistan a terrorist state. Kashmiri activists urge UN to probe murder of a prominent leader. And democratic space diminished in Bangladesh in 2015, reports European Union. And now for all the details. Search for suspected militants continued in India's northern Kashmir on Wednesday, a day after security forces foiled 2 infiltration bids. A report.
The Indian Army continued operations against suspected militants after foiling 2 infiltration bids on Tuesday in Kashmir's garrison town of Uri. Indian troops engaged with terrorists in a gun battle after 12 to 15 terrorists reportedly tried to cross over in Uri. On Tuesday, the Indian Army killed 10 terrorists trying to cross the line of control, the de facto border with Pakistan in Kashmir. The fresh infiltration attempts come as a sign of escalation in terrorist activities in India's Jammu and Kashmir after terrorists attacked an army base in Uri, killing 18 Indian soldiers on Sunday. All 4 terrorists were killed within the 3-hour-long gun battle. India blames Pakistan-based terror outfit Jaish-e-Mohammed for the attack.
In the wake of Uri terror attack in India's Kashmir, in which 18 Indian soldiers were killed, American lawmakers have introduced a bill to designate Pakistan a terrorist state.
In a major embarrassment to Pakistan, a bipartisan group of 2 US lawmakers have introduced an act in the House of Representatives to designate Pakistan a state sponsor of terrorism. The bill, called Pakistan State-Sponsored Terrorism Designation Act, has been moved by Republican Congressman Ted Poe with Democratic Party's Congressman Dana Rora Baker. Welcoming the move, security analysts said that it is a befitting reply to Pakistan's continual support to terrorist activities operating from its soil.
It's a very good beginning. It's a very good concrete step taken to translate all that we have been saying into action, and they should also help in moving such a resolution in the UN to declare Pakistan a terrorist state, which is, I think, long overdue.
The bill will require the Obama administration to formally address it, after which the president must issue a report within 90 days detailing whether Pakistan has provided support to international terrorism or not.
Moving on to news from Pakistan, Chief Justice of Pakistan Anwar Zahir Jamali recently expressed disappointment over political parties supporting terrorists in the country. The top judge stated that terrorism in the country is flourishing due to external powers and internal patronization. He also expressed concerns over the recent terror attacks on courts and lawyers in the country. Exiled Kashmiri leaders and activists have urged the United Nations to form a commission to investigate the killing of a prominent Kashmiri leader who they allege was a victim of political killing in Pakistan.
While protesting outside the United Nations office in Geneva, members of the United Kashmir People's National Party, or UKPNP, demanded the formation of a commission by the UN to investigate the killing of a prominent leader, Arif Shahid. Arif Shahid, a well-known leader of All-Party National Alliance, was a vocal critic of atrocities committed by Pakistan authorities on people of Pakistan-administered Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. Kashmiri leaders and activists allege that he was killed by Pakistan's inter-services intelligence.
It was obviously the secret agency of Pakistan, the ISI, because ISI did not tolerate any pro-people voice in Pakistani occupied Kashmir. So it is very clear that ISI has eliminated Arif Shahid, the leader of Kashmiri people.
आरफ शायद पुरअमन स्ट्रगल पे यकीन रखते थे, डेमोक्रेसी पे यकीन रखते थे, सेकुलरिज्म पे यकीन रखते थे और वो अपने आवाम की जो है कश्मीर के अंदर कम्युनल हार्मोनी चाहते थे। इसलिए पाकिस्तान ने उनको शहीद कर दिया, चूँकि वो एक कैंपेन लॉन्च कर रहे थे। पाकिस्तान की जो ब्रूटलिटीज़ इन कश्मीर थी उनको वो हाईलाइट कर रहे थे।
Arif Shahid was shot dead by unknown gunmen on May 14, 2013 near his home in Pakistan's Punjab province. The activists demand for impartial inquiry to bring to book his killers.
Chief of Baloch Republican Party Braham Dag Bukti has called for action against atrocities being committed in Pakistan's southwestern Balochistan. His party has been actively spreading awareness about plight of people in the province.
Continuous protests and demonstrations are being held by Baloch people around the world to highlight the human rights violations by Pakistan security forces in southwestern Balochistan. They accuse the Pakistani establishment of forcibly taking control of the land and resources of the ethnic Baloch people and committing extrajudicial killings. Chief of Baloch Republican Party, who has recently announced to appeal for political asylum in India, spoke about the media censorship and political restriction in Balochistan.
Situation वहाँ पर is a war-like situation. एक जंग हो रही है वहाँ पर। कुछ एरियाज़ हैं जैसे कोयटा शहर कहें, सिटी कहें, हेविली वहाँ पर आर्मी और एफसी डिप्लॉय है। लोगों को अगर कोई भी एक्टिविटी कोई पॉलिटिकल छोटा सा भी करे उसको उठा के ले जाते हैं। तो वो इम्पॉसिबल है हमारे पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ के लिए कि वहाँ पर कुछ भी एक्टिविटी ओपनली करें, क्योंकि वो एक तरीके से उन्होंने सिचुएशन क्रिएट कर रखी है कि वो लोगों को मिसिंग करना, टॉर्चर करना, उनकी लाशें फेंकना। तो हम जो कुछ भी कर रहे हैं थ्रू सोशल मीडियाज़ और कुछ हमारे अपने जो सिक्योर चैनल्स हैं उसी के ज़रिए हम अपने एक्टिविटीज़ करते हैं पूरे बलूचिस्तान में।
The Baloch activists and leaders have continuously maintained that Pakistan is involved in the genocide of the Baloch people.
Moving on to news from Bangladesh. The European Union, in its annual human rights report, revealed that Bangladesh witnessed a diminishing democratic space and steady deterioration in civil and political rights in 2015. The report also stated increased extrajudicial killings, enforced disappearances and restrictive action. The opposition and human rights activists were the target of these attacks during the same period. While talking about the killings of 4 atheist bloggers and 1 publisher in 2015, the report warned of rising religious extremism in the country. Despite tense situation, youth in large number turned up for army and police recruitment in India's Jammu and Kashmir province.
Amid prevailing unrest and separatist call to not join security forces, youth in large numbers came forward for recruitment in Indian Army. A recruitment camp which began in Anantnag district of the province saw participation of talented youth who were eager to serve the country in uniform.
मैं रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूं कि जो यहाँ पर खासकर कि जो यहाँ पर यूथ है जम्मू कश्मीर में, उनको रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूं कि वो ये गन जो ये यहाँ पर ये पत्थरबाजी ये छोड़ दे, ताकि हम भी किसी मकाम पर पहुँचे, हम भी अपने टैलेंट को दिखा सके।
Similar enthusiasm was seen in Pulwama district, where youngsters took part in the recruitment process for the position of Special Police Officer or SPO. India's Kashmir has been on the boil with violent protests ever since the killing of militant Burhan Wani by security forces in July.
The celebrations of millennial birth anniversary of scholar Saint Naropa are underway in India's northern Ladakh. Various rituals complete with cultural performances by popular artists are being held.
There is an air of excitement in India's northern Ladakh region as the week-long festivities for the biggest Buddhist festival are underway in Hemis Monastery. A highlight of festival is the display of the sacred six-bone ornaments believed to have belonged to Saint Naropa in an hours-long outdoor ceremony. The ceremonial unfurling of a huge silk tapestry of Tibet's patron saint is also a grand event. The 60-foot-tall brocade, known in Tibetan as Thanka, was last exhibited in 2004. Thousands of devotees from across the world have come to witness this spectacular event.
As per Buddhism, हम लोग बहुत मानता है इसका. ये पूजा 12 साल में सिर्फ एक ही बार होता है, इसलिए हम छुट्टी लेके आए हैं.
I love the spirit of these people. The Ladakhi are wonderful and they're very kind and warm, and I found a home here. I found it really interesting because it's the biggest ever and is spectacular. I think they put on a great show together. I think it's very incredible what they could do in a remote place like Ladakh.
Various cultural programs, dance shows were also organized for the entertainment of the people, apart from religious rituals. Popular artists from the Indian film industry also performed at the event.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories once again. US lawmakers introduce bill to declare Pakistan a terrorist state. Kashmiri activists urge UN to probe murder of a prominent leader. And democratic space diminished in Bangladesh in 2015, reports EU. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.